Hello, it's Heather back with another video today. So today I want to make some pockets out of some book paper that I use. I have a glue book that I glue on top of. When it gets too sticky, I rip the sheets off, I put them together, and then I make pockets and journaling cards out of them. And I did some of these, and as you can see, there's a pocket right here. Did that one, and then this one's more like a vertical one. So we're gonna make, a couple of these today, and I'm not gonna decorate them with embellishments because it depends on what journal I put them in. And right now I am working on making ephemera for a vintage inspired journal. The cover I'm going to use for it is going to be an old filed folder, little hanging folder thing. So I think I can get probably about 2 journals out of that. So I'm trying to make enough ephemera and pockets and stuff for 2 journals. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I don't really have a whole lot, so it's going to be a quick video, but I just wanted to do that. And I'm just going to use a bunch of scrap paper. Let's see. And they're all from, well, most of them are going to be from this it's Paper Studio, the Doja Square. I got it from like Hobby Lobby, and it's the nice thin scrapbook paper. So I'm going to use that for these. Just whatever scraps I have. And we'll go from there. Alright. Start with this one. I think I'm going to trim off the side a little bit so it's a bit more straight. And then I'm going to sew all of them too. But yeah, usually I take a big one and do it so the crease part is the top part, so it looks more finished. And then, you can cut that down, and then that'll be your pocket. So that'll be what we do for this. I think I'm gonna straighten up this bottom a little bit more. It doesn't have to be perfect because I'm probably gonna trim around it a little bit anyway. Let's do it like that. And the pockets don't have to be perfectly straight either. I mean, it's really, the idea is just to use up scraps and, kind of make it simple. You know what I mean? I had actually recorded a different video the other day, but it was not a good crafting day for me. I don't know. I fumbled everywhere and made a lot of mistakes, so I figured I would do a quick and easy one today to kind of get in the mindset of it. But probably going to do a couple of videos today because I want to get ahead for the holidays coming up. Alright. I just glue it on and then I cut it out. I know some people do the tear method, or they measure it and cut it out that way. So I have a few new subscribers since my last video, which was the Halloween journal flip through. So thank you guys so much for being with me and subscribing to my channel. Alright, so let's do this one. There we go. freezing today. Alright, so it'll go down like that. Yeah, so all I gotta do is just sew it. Because I don't remember if I glued these at all. Probably did. Anyway, so let's distress it because we definitely want the vintage look. Yeah, just like that. Alright. Alright, I'm going to give you guys a quick pause and I'm going to go sew this all the way around and I'll be right back. Okay, and there it is. You can stitch across the top here if you want to, but I didn't think it was really, you don't have to. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It sometimes depends on if I actually remember to do it. Just trim these little hairs off. There we go. All right, and there's one down. Let's see, I need some chai because I'm cold. Alright, so I don't have any more long strips, so but I do have some cardstock strips that I think I might use. Yeah, so I think I'll do that. Or, you know what, we might, I think we can get about 2 out of this. Let's fold it and trim it, cut it, and see if we can't get 2 out of one of these. Okay. Alright. I was gonna, yeah, if you get this where it's not even, you can always trim it. Just make sure you don't cut into the, you know, the stitching. That'll do. Okay. And then I think I'm gonna try and even up my edges. I didn't do a very good job of holding and gluing this. Okay. Alright, so I think, yeah, that gets me about there. It's not super even either, but that's a bit better. Alright, so let's see if I have any more scraps. I think I might want to use a little bit of that. Sophie. Maybe we'll use some brown paper. And maybe we'll use some of these scrappy bits over here. Okay, I'm going to set that part aside, and then let's do the back part first. Alright, so I think we'll just do one big one here. Oh, that's super not even. Oh well, that's okay, right? All right. There we go. And this is some of that mulberry kind of paper. I bought it years ago. I think it's from Hobby Lobby. I don't know how many years ago. Honestly, probably close to 15 years ago. Anyway, okay. And then we're going to do this one. We're going to do it vertical, like that. So you're a smidge too long. There we go. That should be. Yep, that'll do. That'll do well enough. Okay. So, I was thinking, I like this. Let's use, that covers the whole thing. I think I want it more patchwork, so I think I'm going to tear it. And then maybe we'll do some music paper. Yeah. I think I like that. Alright. Need to I think just that top part, and then maybe we'll do, want to do book page, or you know what, let's do that at the bottom, and then that. Maybe we'll do that and we'll just ink the back of it, background a little bit, or you know what, let's just do a whole new sheet, because I didn't cut that very well. We'll do it like that, and then we'll just cut around it. I think that'll work. Hope everybody had a good Halloween. We had a pretty good one, I guess. My daughter came home from school that day with a pretty high fever, so she missed her Halloween party where she goes and takes Taekwondo, which was kind of sad, a little disappointing for her, but God, she was so tired, and she slept for a few hours. I gave her some like Motrin, children's Motrin, and she was good enough to do a little bit of trick-or-treating, but we kept it short and at a minimum. Luckily, most of the houses in our neighborhood, they don't really hand out candy. They just have candy on their doorstep, and you just, you know, it's the honor system, so you go and you grab. So, minimum exposure to other people, which is good. I didn't want to get anybody sick. And she came home and pretty much went to bed shortly thereafter. Let's see, let's just do this side here because we're going to be trimming a lot of it off. Maybe I'll put glue here instead. And then, yeah. Perfect. And then we'll trim it at the bottom and on the side. Just ink all around. There we go. And I kind of like that overhangs a little bit, so I'm going to leave that. I'm going to put a bit of ink on this. Sorry about my phone. I'm pretty sure that's probably my husband. Alright, I'm going to go sew this and then I'll be right back because that's the way it's going to look. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, and then there's this one. So, yep. I sewed that one at the top. Okay, let's see, we could probably make maybe one more. Make one more together and then I'll let you guys go. Let's see. I'll make another vertical one. I really do like how these turn out. They're so simple and easy to do, and I think we'll use that. Okay. Super far down, so I think we'll keep that later for something else. And then I think we'll need something here, yeah, because it'll just fall short. So maybe we'll do that, or maybe we'll do it across, or you know what? I wonder if that'll work. Nope, because you'll still see behind it. I'll just do some brown paper. Everything I'm doing is too small. Alright, that'll work. That'll work. Okay. We'll little crinkle. Add some texture to it. Okay. There we go. And put that there. Okay. Okay. Just decorate that. So you know what? I think I want to that'll add a little more visual interest to it. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Put that there, and then there. Okay, and then just need something across there. Let's go ahead and get these on. Alright, and then let's see, I could use some dictionary stuff or book paper. Okay, let's see, what about do it there. Just distress it a little bit. Ooh, I feel like I'm being a little too quiet. Do apologize. I'm just kind of tired. It's that daylight savings, you know. Plus, kiddo was sick over most of the weekend, so I didn't sleep very well. Okay. All right. There we go. You can trim it if you want to. I think I might go ahead and do that. Alright, so this one I was thinking I might glue it because I know not everybody has a sewing machine and not everybody likes the sewing look. So part of the reason I like to sew around these is because the pages aren't always glued very well, like there. But you can get like your Fabri-Tac or your glues or whatever and kind of glue it in a little bit more. So I think we'll do that just so you can kind of see that you don't always have to have fancy things. I always liked that. That was before I was able to get my sewing machine up here and all that. Okay, I'm just going to put a little bit of Fabri-Tac in there and then just squeeze it out a little bit. And we'll do a little bit over here, and then I think should be ready to be completely glued together. There we go. Now you can use like art glitter glue if you've got that. I've never used it before, so I can't say, you know, from personal experience, but a lot of people recommend it. I love my Fabri-Tac. Especially if it's something like for pockets and stuff where you can have a lot of, you know, in and out wear and tear type stuff. I like to use the good stuff, which to me is Fabri-Tac. Okay, so just put glue around the 3 sides and then you just pop it on like that, and then that's it. And then we'll take a little bit of vintage photo and we'll go all around, and it'll kind of get rid of any white that might still be showing, and it'll kind of tie everything in. Okay. I'll get the other 2. Okay. So here's one pocket with no sewing, just gluing. And then you got a pocket for things to go in right here. Okay. Then we have this one where it's just sewed around the 4 sides. And the pocket right there. And then we got this one that's sewn all around 4 sides plus the top of the pocket, so things can go in right there. And there you go. Some very simple using book paper and scrapbook scraps. There we go. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching. If you like this, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye.